So I just got done doing the cut side, so we've just cut into the bank. And I just want to highlight a few things that I've done here and why I've done this. So over here on the top side over here towards the left side of the building, I've created this situation because I want water back here to kind of drain in this direction. I want it to come out this way. And I've kind of done the same thing over here because I want water to kind of drain out here, maybe sheet wash down to here. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do things with the contours over here towards the front of the building. I'm going to create a little bit of a fill situation. So I'm just going to have these contours. Let me use a different color pen here. And I'm going to have these contours just kind of wrap around the front of this building. Tie back into there and have this one do the same thing. What I usually always like to do is just try to sketch it out first, or try to visualize it in my mind how I want this. Maybe have this contour come across there like that. And over here in the front, what I might end up having to do is space these contours out a little bit more so that there's kind of a gradual slope, because I don't want to have to put in another retaining wall down here. It gets kind of expensive. And then I don't have to do too much with the drainage. What I'll probably do is have maybe these contours meet really nicely like this down here. And maybe this one really nice to that down there. You know, kind of create a transition. So that way I can have water down here. Try to behave the same way the water up top is working. It's going to drain out this way. And this is going to drain out this way. And then down here we don't have to worry about it because this is all sloped out this way anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to do this. So I'm going to zoom in. And I'm probably going to start with this contour here first. So just like how we had to do it on the cut side, I'm going to start with polyline. I'm going to type in end. So I can snap to an endpoint, doesn't matter where. I'm just going to pick a spot. And then I'm just going to try to draw this contour as close to the building as I can. And you know, I may have to tweak this some more later. That's to be expected. And I want to make sure I snap back to the correct contour. Like that. And then I might go ahead and do the next one while I'm at it. So here I'm going to type in end. Pick something here. And maybe this one, I go out a little bit further. That way there's some kind of slope going on here. And then I just need to snap to the end of this one. And then I need to make sure that this contour kind of is taken care of too, so I'll have to do a little bit over here. So maybe it just kind of gradually just wraps around like this. Do another end over here. And then I've got this contour as well, and this contour over here it looks like. So I might end up moving these contours just a little bit closer together to minimize grading. So let me just do this one, and then I won't do the next one. I'll just play with the contours some so that I can minimize the amount of grading that I'm going to have to do here. Alright, so we're going to start with this one, and I'm going to use a trim command. Get rid of the stuff that's in between there. And then I'm going to make this join up with that other layer. Do a p-edit. And I want this to join with this one there. So I went ahead and graded in the rest of my fill contours up here to the north. So we can kind of see which way the water is going to move. So I can see that here the water is going to kind of go like this. Remember, water flows perpendicular to the contours. Over here, water is going to move in this direction. And over here, water is going to move in this direction. And water is going to move over here. I ended up having to include an extra contour in here, and then I ended up having to grade out. So back here it looks pretty good. It's all graded out, and over here it's going to sheet wash. And what sheet wash basically means is water will change from kind of a channel shaped flow to more of like a sheet type flow. And then over here we'll end up going the other direction. Maybe this just joins up with that. So this looks pretty good.